You take this.
Hello there.
Whoa.
Guess you forgot to mute her computer. It's me.
What's happening?
Actually, I mean, I hope that was kind of epic, but whatever.
It sounded do.
That was cool. I'm gonna go with cool.
An old
Instead of-
update.
Yeah.
Clear skies coming in here. Traffic's doing okay. Don't care about the geese roaming. We have a problem with the geese. The problem is they've asked us to surrender. And you know us. We refuse to surrender to geese. Ducks? Maybe. They seem reasonable. Geese? No. Very unreasonable. Honking. Honking like they think they're cars. They're not cars. Hence the traffic problems. It is ridiculous and I will not stand for it. Not again. Not anymore.
That's right, geese. You're on notice. As always.
We're watching you, geese.
We're watching you, geese. Hey, that's fun.
Hi, friends.
We're watching you. Geese.
Anyway,
We got the best of the week to talk about. So we always talk about some old stuff and some new stuff. Did we say our names? I can't remember. My name's Brandon.
Danica.
Yay.
I mean, I have no idea. It was more than a minute ago, and that's about as far as my memory goes these days.
Can't remember either. Look at us go.
Champions. Amazingly, we have been having a really good week. This has been an awesome heckin' week. We've done some really good, cool financial things for the store and ourselves. We've sold a heck ton of books.
Good Lord. Have we sold books?
Wednesday was amazing, as always. Nice and overwhelming. And we saw some friends last weekend for the first time in probably 2 years.
Yeah.
We've seen one of them pick up comics, but like to actually go over and have dinner was amazing.
It's been forever. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The world is on fire, my friends.
Somewhere's literally.
Indeed. Which brings me to my past pick.
Do.
Brandon. Always bringing the uppers.
And I've got the downers.
Yay. Wine.
I shall not chug. This is
Why would, yeah.
acceptable Riesling, so I shan't chug it.
I am drinking tonight an acceptable Riesling.
Riesling's usually not my shtick.
That's fair.
I'm a basic wine-aunt. I like Pinot Gris, so that's where I'm comfortable. But I chose Riesling because I was matching the meal that we were having over the weekend.
It was delicious fried chicken from Northern Chicken.
Yes, would you believe that if you Google how to pair wine with fried chicken, it will have answers?
It will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're fancy. When you're eating your finger foods, your
Yeah.
greasy fried chicken, and you're just like, but also I would like to smear a wine glass and hold out my pinky.
Yeah.
You can find out the pairings with Google. Google, we're going to have all of your information. Google.
Googly.
That was not a paid advertisement. You should pay us, Google.
Yeah, we'll take your money. Whoa. Hey, Max, buddy. I
Steve
need
Google, you owe me money.
Steve Google. No, I actually I get to use these really nice cups that I got from my parents. They are wow. Okay, there we go. Whoop tail. There we go. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Anyway, since my parents are downsizing for their move across the country, when they sell their house, which fingers crossed is very soon. Not that I want to get rid of them. I want them to be happy. We get really nice, fancy, vintage things that were passed down from their parents and now are ours.
Because I don't know if you know this, folks. Parents have stuff
Mm,
and they don't need them.
no. Or at least they don't want to move them across country.
Exactly. So if you ever need stuff,
Ask your parents.
I recommend parents.
Sorry. Kind of scooped you there.
It's all good.
I wish I could go back in time and tell early 20s Danica that she doesn't need to buy anything new. She should check with her parents first because that would have saved me thousands of dollars over the years. I bought so much stuff that they probably had 3 of, and I didn't need to do this.
Yeah, well, your parents also inherited from their parents and
Exactly, and I
parents.
could have taken it.
Exactly.
Could have helped.
We do recognize that everyone
Oh,
has
dude,
different
whoops.
situations with their parents.
Sorry.
Get.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, if you don't have a good relationship with your parents, obviously you can't ask them if they have like an extra spatula. But like, if it's a chill thing to do, then yeah, I highly recommend it. It'll save you money, and it'll get something out of their house for when they downsize and want to retire.
I love that. I'm like, oh, why is my computer not charging? But it's because I've plugged in this part of the computer, but not the
Not the
actual
other
part
part.
to the where the electricity is,
Oh no,
so it can do the stuff. We're gonna be fine with that.
we're
gonna be fine.
professionals. We are not professionals. Oh my god,
Dorks.
we're just glad you're here. That's all we have to say. Honestly, our Thursday night show is definitely more low key and shorter.
And when we were watching Loki, it was a lot more Loki.
So much low key.
Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum.
Oh yeah, highly recommend. If you don't watch the making of documentaries for the Disney Marvel shows, do. They're really good. They're really fun.
They always come out the week after the show does.
Mhm.
They're a lot of fun. You can search for them by screaming into the air.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Spritz. Talk about your past pick.
Wapo. I'm recommending Citizen Jack by friend of me personally, Ooh La La,
Ooh.
Sam Humphries, and
I'm not doing
Tommy
Sam, I'm
Patterson.
doing Brandon. I just want everyone to know that. Sam's a good guy.
because I'm being like,
And I'm allowed to boo Brandon because he understands that it's not. But if I boo Sam, he'll get sad and he'll be like, Brandon, why does your wife hate me?
yeah, Sam's
And
wonderful people.
yeah, he's good people.
He was a regular cast member on DC's daily streaming show.
Yeah.
When DC was doing a regular streaming show, when they had the DC app that was going on there for a while.
It's warm.
And he has written a lot of awesome stuff. Nightwing, Harley Quinn, Hulk stuff, Weird World for a while there. A lot of really cool things.
He made Weird World good.
Yeah, he sure did. And also Zappo, Citizen Jack, which happened before a lot of stuff. Now, when I say a lot of stuff, I'm going to describe the series. A horror comedy for anyone who hates politics. Every presidential candidate has a skeleton in their closet. Jack Northworthy worships the devil. A scandal-plagued small-town politician, Jack should in no way be president, but he's got a secret weapon. Marlin Spike, a malevolent demon of high ambitions. Together, they're running for president in an outrageous campaign that America will never forget. Spoiler alert, it ends very well for him.
Which is very bad for everyone else.
Indeed. Just like a garbage human being doing really well in the presidency due to just bad reasons. Citizen Jack, my friends, it is actually really great. I love this book. I love its sense of humor. It is dark. It was oddly prescient. And it kind of sets the, I was going to say, what's the stone for my pick to come? Ooh La La.
Fancy.
Look at me being all
You
fancy
making
pantsy.
up $4 phrases.
It is like fancy porn talk. Going to wet the stone.
Fancy porn talk. Okay. From the horrors of society to the horrors of houses, I chose Horde. It's by Marguerite Bennett and Layla Lays, who I know, right? Who also drew. They're still around, by the way. Both of them are awesome. Marguerite Bennett is co-writing Mother of Madness right now, and
With her as the artist.
Yeah, right. And so is Lays, as well as what was the other one? The
last book
you'll ever read.
Yeah.
So if you like her art,
my goodness,
go back in time and buy this book. And by go back in time, I mean just tell us to order
Just
it if we
bug
don't
us.
have it.
Just bug us.
And this is a one full story. It's a full hardcover, one and done kind of fancy hardcover. Okay. After the death of her father, Ruby Ando tries to reconnect with her estranged and isolated mother, whose hoarder house is a nightmare labyrinth of secrets and dangers. All the love Ruby was never shown, she sees her mother lavish on her treasures and trinkets, the possessions that possess her. But when Ruby desperately tries to free her mother, the house wages war, ensnaring both women within its maze. Brought to hideous and twisted life by her mother's love, the Horde is determined to purge Ruby from the collection, or else see her join it forever.
Yikes.
This one was amazing.
Turns out Marguerite Bennett knows what she's doing. Also, Leila Lee's like killing it.
Oh, yeah.
Getting some work.
Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous and creepy, and I love it.
So I wonder if
Here's the first page.
Emelina Clark ends up seeing this and goes, I want that team.
Oh,
right? Because that's a
gosh.
team.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Very cool.
There we go. Okay.
My pick of the week is a nice upper. It's Not All Robots by Mark Russell and Mike Deodato Jr. It is a wonderful, horrifying book. And as Mark Russell describes in the back, and what accidentally became a wildly viral tweet when I took a picture of it.
Yes.
They call it dystopia when it's not happening to us.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of stuff happening in this book that talks about power structures, more or less. Now, if you just read it and you're not thinking about it too much, it's a story. It's harrowing. But when you apply it to the structures that exist today, that's when you get a lot more out of it. And that's when certain people will get upset by it. Because if it's not saying something about what you're experiencing and telling you, hey, maybe this is wrong, and you feel bad about it. If it's not saying something like that, then you just be fine with it. You just let it roll.
Yep.
But you identify something. In this, if you get mad at something like this, you identify deep down that, wow, things aren't okay. In Not All Robots, it is about a world where robots are more ubiquitous and they definitely take on a lot of society and the rules and making the most monies.
Yeah, especially the masculine stereotype of being the family's caretaker and having to, quote, bring home the bacon.
Absolutely. And it kind of pushes all that ideas.
Those.
Words. Brain.
It's okay. Just go back. Go back a step.
So we have Not All Robots.
That was my favorite. Thank you for that. Zip, 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 zip.
It is fantastic. It will make you think about what is currently happening, and that is what good satire does. What good fiction does is it really places. It sets you in a time and place. It takes your ideas and extrapolates them and makes some neat thoughts on there. I super adore this book, and I want a lot of folks to read it.
All right, so Brandon, we have a question for you. Is Not All Robots more nuanced than that Detroit Become Human game?
You know what? I'm not much of a gamer, so I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah. If anybody out there knows the answer, that would be awesome, because we're not too much into video games, but we're always willing to learn more.
Yeah, but I will say this. Mark Russell is not necessarily big on nuance. Now, that said, I honestly believe that now these days aren't the time for nuance. Because when you find the world in the place that it is, a lot of it is because there's a lot of things left unsaid. Now, that's my personal belief, is that these days are not a time for being subtle.
Nope. We are in sledgehammer territory. We
Yeah.
have tried subtlety, we have tried politeness, and now we need to smash people in the face with information.
Indeed. Now, I will say that this is a lot more subtle than a lot of Mark Russell stuff,
Mhm.
but the boy, he ain't subtle.
No. I mean, comparative, like his level of subtlety. So for this to be more subtle than, say, like the Flintstones.
Or Billionaire Island.
Billionaire Island, yes, which is a sledgehammer kind of book, which is also needed.
Indeed. It's basically this island where in the future where billionaires are fine. They can do whatever they want. They can hunt people. They can jail journalists inside a giant hamster cage.
And they do.
Indeed, they can do all kinds of stuff. So on that scale, pretty subtle.
Comparatively, yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I adore Mark Russell. He's definitely one of your favorite writers, and he seems like a very good human. I will always regret that Prez did not get to go further than one volume.
My goodness, yeah.
Because if we had had Press being published during that 2016 election season, it would have been bonkers.
Absolutely. And you know what, Jack? Yes, Flintstones was awesome.
Yeah.
And it does definitely have that tone, though darker.
Yeah, and actually, if you're interested, Flintstones is being republished into an oversized hardcover.
So excited.
So I am hoping that what am I thinking? Oh my gosh. Not Huckleberry. Yeah, Huckleberry.
Oh yeah. No, Snagglepuss.
There we go. Sorry.
Huckleberry Hound was in it.
They did, yeah. I would really like the Snagglepuss series he did to be in an oversized. I know it was only like 5 issues, but
Yeah.
if it could be like this, like horde sized, this is kind of what a 5 issue would look
Mhm.
like. Now this was released just as this oversized hardcover.
Yeah.
But come on, why wouldn't you want an oversized hardcover?
Oh, exactly. Jack, you're my kind of people, especially if you're liking Prez. Good Lord. What a good book. Also,
Yeah.
hi Eric.
Hi, Eric.
Hope you're having a good night.
Oh yes. I'm not putting you on blast. I'm putting both of us on blast because Eric's here. We need to send you your file. We're about a week late,
Oh God.
but I promise it's on a note for Brandon tomorrow because I remembered it today. So
I love that. I promise I remembered it, and now it's his problem.
it's only your problem because I have work at the office tomorrow, so
No,
I won't be at
that's
the
fair.
store. So I just wanted to apologize. I know it's late. You're always at the top of our thoughts, my darling. Nah, I'm just kidding. He's a pal. Hi, Deb. Oh no, his wife is here. I retract, darling. You guys are too much. I adore you. We'll get your comics out though, I swear. Oh, God.
Danica's only had a little bit of wine.
Oh my God, no, I'm not drunk. I just really like people.
A little bit.
I'm not. You're funny. You guys are funny. I enjoy you two dorks. Anyway, so I want to talk about my pick of the week. We definitely went more with kind of horror bent.
We went with vibes.
Yeah, vibes basically. Hey, buddy. Aw, Max heard that Eric was here. He was like, I want to see my friend.
He did.
He did, yeah.
I know that name.
I think he does because he does tend to time it well.
He does. He really does.
I think he knows your name, Eric, and that's actually kind of sweet.
Oh yeah, he actually looked when he said that.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Hmm?
You see your friend? Okay.
Okay, you want to come see your friend? Come on.
Yeah. You definitely got a fan. Hey, buddy. Hi. You see your friend? Yes. Good boy.
I am the host now.
He's not happy, except yeah, it's okay. Whoop.
Meow.
Hi, sir. No.
He's helping. He's helping.
He's very much helping. I love you. Stay there, okay? Okay. All right. So I chose whoopsie-daisy. The Me You Love in the Dark. It's by Scotty Young and Jorge Corona. They are the team that did Middle West, and so this is a very different story. Middle West was a magic realist fantasy. This is, it's not a horror per se. It's
Gothic romance.
gothic thriller.
Yeah, fair.
There might be some romance. I cannot promise this.
I feel like it,
Not in issue 1.
but that's definitely my approach to a lot of these things. Like, is she gonna kiss the ghost?
That's mine. You're stealing my approach. I think it's going to be an interesting ride. She rents this house as an artist, as a painter, to focus on her next show. No, Max. He's trying.
Yes, Max.
And she's this artist is not inspired. It's not really working. And so the realtor, when she was renting, basically said, well, some people think it was haunted, blah blah blah. So she's casually talking to this quote unquote ghost, and at the end of issue 1, something talks back.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's really cool because in the panels, there's just this little hint of something, like little hands, little shadows of hands. Oh, and this was really cool because this actually represents music in the comic. So every time she's playing music, that's actually going around the panels. It's really cool. I love the art. I think it's just fabulous.
Yeah, they did an incredible job on this book. But they work very well together, Scotty and Jorge.
Yeah, they do. They really do. I like this character. And yeah, actually, it's right on the cover, so it's not really much of a spoiler, but it's like these kind of hands are in some panels.
Yeah.
And they kind of sneak in.
That's really cool.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to issue 2. Like, it's going to be a nice kind of spooky and maybe romantic haunted house story.
I like it.
Mhm.
All right, folks. Thank you all for watching this week's Best of the Week show. I will be here-ish on the Comics Beat YouTubes talking about Final Order cutoffs at about 8:10 tomorrow.
PM Mountain Time.
That's the final After Dark episode for now.
Yes. I've had to move his FOC show, unfortunately, for a couple weeks now.
And the store
Yeah.
doing the clearance center.
Yeah. So he's been doing that for about a month now. And I think it's really great that he gave up his evenings. It's really sweet because you don't have a lot of time off. So that's amazing that you still did it.
Oh yeah, we're getting your stuff to you, my friend. We got pickups happening.
Yes. Yeah, I set up a few things to go out tomorrow, so yours will be included.
Indeed.
I just didn't get a chance to run it through the system yet.
So thank you. Thank you all. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Deb.
Yeah.
It's always awesome to have all of you watching. And yeah, we'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.
Bye. That was amazing. Deb's just like, what?